Alrighty, guys, I am gonna send the link here, and then we will get this started. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't do it that way. And Wave will be in, and Beard might or might not be in. So yeah, let's get this started. And I did cut Ryan. Oh wait, let's not get this started because I haven't finished sending the link. What am I talking about? LOL. And the T-Man will be watching. He might not get in, but he will be watching. And I am using the old Brewers logo and the old Brewers Stadium as shown in the thumbnail. Milwaukee. I had a bad habit of calling him Milwaukee for the longest time. But I meant to say Milwaukee County Stadium. Just wanted to say hello. Hello, Father Flair. How are you? Oh, gosh. Other chat messages. My bad. What up, chatters? There we go. And how are you, Father Flair and Wave? I know you can't stay. What up, Father Flair? FF. And yes, I did tell Beard Flair happy birthday, Father Flair, because I know you were going to ask that. Anyway, and I'm going to do the intro here in just a second after I find out what Jeremy Burnett's age 29 season was. I'm good, love you. Love you too, Father Flair. Hey, Wave, that's right, Father Flair. That sounded very cringe the way I said it. The way I said, or not the way I said this, what in the world? Anyway. This card from his age 29 season is was his 1998 season in real life. Anyway, we're going to do the intro here. I just had to send a quick text message to one of my friends about something that I'm doing next Thursday. But anyway. Hi guys! This is Sports Flair Live! And I'm going to be rebuilding the all-time Milwaukee Brewers with their big new legend, Jeremy Burnett. And as shown in the thumbnail, it's at Milwaukee County Stadium. Milwaukee, not Milwaukee. And I did, in honor of Beard Flair, cut both of Ryan Braun's cards because he's a cheater. No offense if you like him. But we are going to have to get rid of a lot of these current guys because it's not current. Just saying. I'm not mad at all. And we start out by getting... That was cringe, but we start out by getting Craig Biggio. Or not Craig Biggio, I don't think I've ever gotten Chase Utley. I ain't gonna give up a good prospect for him, but I. What up, Mother Flair, and what up, Father Flair and Wave? And I'm good, Wave. How about you? Did you hear my little song there, Mother Flair? Not that you wanted to. And I do have the Throwback Reds logo as well, considering that they might be getting Joey Votto in the Legends and Flashback as a Legends and Flashbacks reward. There we go. I think I missed it. It's probably a good thing you did, because he would have said rat. I don't think I've ever used Grady Sizemore, and I think he was pretty good. I'm definitely getting rid of Sal Frelick. I cannot stand that man. No offense. He did nothing wrong. Let's switch it up here and get pizza. Just kidding, I'm kidding. The Braves game, did you see the ending of the Braves game, Wave? It was not the ending I wanted as a Braves fan, but I mean, I can't do anything about it. How about Pudge? Or actually, I think he might have taken roids. We don't allow cheaters. So how about Gary Carter? Actually, no, I don't want to. Oh, that's good, because you remember that rookie who was making his debut? He kind of walked it off. So, how about we get Johnny Bench? Oh, the dude who was making his MLB debut. Oh gosh, what's it? Braden Montgomery, that dude. I think if you saw him, you'd remember him, but never mind. Okay, perfect. Wait, who's our... we need to... Wait, do I have a center fielder I've traded for? Yes. I know, but I meant no. Oh, I got confused. Sorry, wait. Siri. Sorry, Wave. Thank you for letting me speak, voice. Probably get Pedro Martinez. Andy Petite Pettit. Babe Ruth has a nice DH. And pitcher, obviously, cannot forget about him. Not TC Sabathia, because this game just loves to cheese me. I don't think... Oh, I can. I rarely use Satchel Paige. I actually never have used Satchel Paige. So let's get him. And Roy Oswald, sure, I've used him, but rarely I do rather. Yeah, the Braves were not... I'd not expect the Braves to win that even after they got up 4-0 because of Grant Holmes, the man who has not gotten a haircut since 2016 pitching. No offense to Grant Holmes supporters. I don't have anything against y'all. Oh, yeah, I know. He told me. Or he'd not tell me personally, but I know he is. He actually did tell me personally. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I need to complete that deal and then I can start a new one. I kind of forgot about that. That's my bad. I slipped in an abyss. I slipped in an abyss. I slipped in an abyss. And I zipped it up before I went. Am I in a good mood today, Mother Flair? At least so far. We know how my mood can change. You do, at least. Yoto! Clock! Nothing but zeros! Regina! It's 4th and 1 from the own LSU. It's 4th and 1 from the own LSU 30-yard line. Yeah, he did something that was 30-yard gains on a single yard so they can easily run it up the sideline or something. I forgot. I should not be forgetting the lyrics. And yes, first game at old Milwaukee Stadium with Burn, a.k.a. Burnett. And no, we don't want Yelich. I'm sorry, Yelich. How about Jackson Cheerio? I'm just kidding. Okay, really, I was joking, game. Can we take a joke with a grain of salt? I know that sounded, oh gosh, I know that sounded very cringe. Here we go again. Now we're talking. Jeremy Burnett said or not old, it's because their current one's called American Family Field, but at the legendary Milwaukee County Stadium where the Braves and Brewers played. Let's get the Rami zone. Yeah! Opening day is brought to you by Dust of Doritos, as there's a Milwaukee Journal Centennial, as this is a stadium that opened in 1953 and home of the Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee County Stadium has outrun the Brewers in those old sick uniforms. Yeah! Okay, I'll stop being weird. Walk to the mound, Pedro. I've taken the hill today, Pedro Martinez. There we go. I'm going to be playing the game opening day, the last game of the regular season, and then the entire World Series, and the All-Star game, or, as Troy Tulowitzki ended up making it last time, and without me noticing, it's not just Cal Ripken in my, what's it called, Florida Marlins rebuild, all-time Florida Marlins rebuild, in which I beat the Red Sox in 5 games. Anyway, and if any of my players make the Home Run Derby and All-Star game, I'll play that too. First pitch to Burnett! He hits it the other way, and that is gonna get caught. Have you ever seen the first name Jeremy spelled that way? Yeah, so far, for sure, Mother Flair. Have y'all ever seen the first name Jeremy spelled that way? I'd not. Jeromy. That is a grounder. And Ray Durham, who I will be making a post on, because I'm going to be, I might or might not be doing a all-time White Sox rebuild tomorrow. Just have to get ChatGPT to fix the thumbnail up a bit, and then I'll make a post getting other people to know that I'm live. At whatever day. Oh, I'm not saying that is wrong. Perfect by Burnett. And out of here, grand slam. Old Milwaukee doing wonders for the Brewers. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop being weird. This is going from a good live stream to a cringe live stream. Burnett grounds it. I thought he made an error. 12-0 here in the 8th. Jordan Leisure. I hope this is what the Braves will do today. Though I am a bit sad that Acuna got hurt. As that is a grounder sliding. Stop getting all dirty with it, and it'll be a fielder's choice. Pedro Martinez going for the complete game here at Old Milwaukee. This is the logo I'm using was requested by Beard Flare. I could not find the uniforms he wanted, so sorry, Beard Flare. As that is roped and playable. And what a way to start the season for Pedro Martinez and the Milwaukee Brewers. A complete game shutout on opening day. Way to represent your team, Pedro. Love it. Regina, hi. What are you doing in Wins? Shouldn't you be in Lost Claims? I was trying to take a break from seeing you week after week. I'm filling in for Cheryl today. And I'm gotta be honest, I did not expect to see you. Auburn, you know the rules. The clock must officially read 0 before you can claim your win. Regina, it's 4th and 1 from the something. I don't know the words. Okay, really. English is not my thing today, apparently, even though I'm American. I'm assuming it's okay that I said that. I think everyone's realized that I'm American by now, and if they haven't, now they have. Okay, good. I thought that was one of my legends, and I was about to have a nuclear warfare explosion in my brain. And most of these guys, I will say, like, some of these legends and the new legends in the 80 overall range, like 87 and all, like, what's his name is, like, Jeremy Burnett, they are B potentials, but I changed them to A potentials because I think that no legend should be a B potential, honestly, because, well, at least on my team, I know that sounds arrogant, but I'm not trying to be, and it's because, you know, and it's because they're legend. They had great careers. If they can supplement themselves as legends in real life and get their rights to a video game and you can play with them, then they should always be the highest potential they can be. That's just my opinion. That if you have a totally different opinion, then that's fine. And yeah, we're playing the Reds here. That's not the Reds, but I might be doing a Reds rebuild at some point. Whenever I go to roster, because the hint for the new collection reward / possible new legend for the new legends and flashbacks was a .409 on base percentage, and the only guy that's not in the game that has that is Joey Votto. So most people are predicting him. Last week it was thought to be Joe Mauer who is in the game, but now the narrative has changed. I got so busy talking I almost skipped past it, and it looks like no one from my team. As Aaron Judge made it, what a shocker! But no one from my team ended up in the home run derby, or at least they decided to participate. Okay, really, Dennis Eckersley is going with Tigers. What are the Oakland Athletics? There we go. Do I have anyone besides Pedro? No, but I'll pitch an inning or two with Pedro since he did make it. How is Pedro Martinez doing better than legit Randy Johnson? What is wrong with this game? I'll take it. I'm just saying, you know. We're at Citizens Bank Park, home of everybody's favorite team in the chat, Philadelphia Phillies. I'm just kidding. Everyone in this chat should hate the Philadelphia Phillies. No offense, Phillies fans. But actually, all the offense in the world, because I cannot stand your team. You should cheer for a different team. The Braves. Anyway, the 0-2 from Pedro, he got him. Gas South. And I did say G, so I said Gas South. Aaron Judge now the batter. I do. You like the Phillies wave? You all like the Phillies or the Braves? I'm confused. Got him. No, hate them. Oh, y'all like the Braves. Yeah, I got that now. Oh, gosh, I messed that up badly. It looks like, yeah, I cannot get the uniforms. It was the exact same thing as yesterday, as he gets them there, as 2 days ago's live stream. I already got a 1-0 cushion, as they say. Which, speaking of a cushion, I slept till over 1 p.m. today. 1:06 if you want it exact. 0-2, pop it up, and ball, baseball. Okay, I'll stop being annoying. I'm gonna lose viewers right now. I don't want to. Ground ball, not an easy play, but that might have been robbing you out, and he makes it. Seth loves an exact time. I do. One of the cover athletes now the batter, and Bobby Witt. Can I speak? Thank you, voice. We are the cringe ones, my friend. Reach in and don't get it. Can you get that? No. Has this been a good live stream still, Mother Flare, even though I've been acting a bit weird? He ropes that. Is that gone? No, it's caught. Thank gosh. Ken Griffey now, the kid. Pop it up. And... oh, you got that. Play is made. Yo, why are we getting a shot at your pants there? Nobody cares. Well, I knew it was gonna happen at some point. The NL ends up winning. Of course, their manager is everybody's favorite, Dave Roberts. I'm just kidding. No one, including Wave, likes Dave Roberts. Finally, I'm shocked that we did that good off Randy Johnson, though. Yeah, we are the waves, my friend. Since when are the Reds in the Brewers division? I know I should have known that. I knew they were rivals with the Cubs, and I knew the Cubs were in the Brewers division. If I said Braves, I meant to say Brewers. A-N-A, Anaheim Angels. Oh! I'm sorry if that was annoying. I've been stuck at 4 viewers. Maybe it's because of how crazy I've been this live stream. Okay, maybe I am live. We're good. I named my Diamond Dynasty team the Waves. Cool Wave. There we go. How many homers does Burnett's have? 16. I kind of lost interest because we decided it's a great time to cut out, but whatever. Sorry, I'll stop. It's just that's annoying. Y'all understand. We got to be able to break this record, and it's not going to happen, is it? I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I don't want to be a heavy howner. GM chat, I just had a nice rainstorm. Anyway, we just had a nice rainstorm. I was sitting on the deck watching them all follow. All of a sudden, I fell asleep. LOL. SF Wave. What up, birthday boy, Beard Flair? Happy birthday, Beard. Why is it? What? Beard, happy birthday. That's right. It sure is annoying that these old chat messages are popping up. Thanks, motherfucker. Wave! That's right. I'm on a surfboard with a beard and wave. Andy Page is... I'm just kidding. Pies. He's like, hey, man, I'm Billy Bob Joe tonight. I'm good. I'm doing good. We're about to... If we win our next 3 games, we will tie the MLB win record, and we're at Milwaukee County Stadium, so... Yeah. Jeremy Burnett's trying to get me on the board here at Milwaukee County Stadium. A legend in a legendary stadium hits a legendary home run. Yeah, number 29 for Burnett's. Yeah. Braves clinch 11th 100-win season in franchise history. Good for them. As long as I don't have to play them in the World Series. I don't think I even can, though. That baby is roped and gone, Burnett's. Yeah! Why are we glitching with the replays? That is annoying. I just had to show Beard for the stadium, so that's why I'm playing 3 games instead of 2. Oh gosh, yeah, Lou Gehrig's easily AL MVP as he's got 59 home runs. Talk about the 1927 Yankees. That is roped by Burnett's and over the wall! 7-1! And I used the old Brewers logo just for you, Beard Flair. I could not find the uniforms you wanted, so I'm sorry about that. I did the best I can. That is line and yeah. That'll be a single. Anyway, and I did get the old Reds uniforms like you want, considering a new legend might be dropping on, what day is it? On Friday, and that would be Joey Votto. It's a hint for the Legends and Flashback collection reward is .409 on base percentage, and well, of all the guys that are not in the game or weren't removed from the game last year, so that excludes Todd Helton. Yes, they are, Beard. Of all them, then Joey Votto is the only one not in the game. I still am getting very annoyed with this replay glitch, though. Like, why are we being slow? I'm not even using replays. Anyway. Yeah, Robin Yount and Paul Molitor. There we go. Robin Yount and Paul Molitor are on this team. Who do you want me to player lock as between the two? Robin Yount, 30-year-old prime Paul Molitor, or 26-year-old prime Robin Yount? Richie Sexton was 6'7". He's also on this team. I'm going to be getting memes so hard. But I can do Sexton as well if you want me to, but I don't think I will. If you want Yount, then I'll do Yount. I was just letting you know that Sexton is an option as well. Yount. Sorry. Not mean to make you crash out on your birthday there, Beard. Cardinals looking to finish the year at 500. On the other hand, Andy Pettitte looking to tie the MLB win record for his team at old Milwaukee County Stadium. Or not old. What? That's a bad habit. I don't know. At Milwaukee County Stadium. There we go. Milwaukee County Stadium. Not old. The legendary Milwaukee County Stadium. There we go. As we're already losing 2-0. What in the world happened, Pettit? Yount makes it 2-1 off Bob Gibson. I might be dancing with the stars on Mars by the time it lands. It's 2-1. All of a sudden, this live stream starts to have rhyming words as I'm now up 3-2. And yeah, I did find this off the stadium vault. There was some technical difficulties, but I was able to get it. That is roped and off the wall. Like, I got it. Yeah, that's my fault again. That's back-to-back live streams. I'm going to get accused for not hustling. I am a bit sad that Acuna got hurt yesterday, but I know he can't help it. That is lined right back where it came from. We'll do the little Galulu drill, and it'll be 5 apiece, and Robin Yount will slide into second safely. Their brain is still asleep. Is it raining here, Mother Flare? I know it was for Beard. Yount won the MVP in 1982, the same year my boy Dale Murphy did. He's not in the game, Dale Murphy, that is. That is, dives out and makes the play. What does that mean, Beard Flare? Or he doesn't make the play. Why? My commentary threw me off. Can we not make fun of Acuna here? He's my favorite player. I don't like my favorite player. How about I just start making fun of Dale Murphy, Weave? Or not Weave, Beard Flare. I'm not trying to ruin your birthday! Robin Yount walks us off, though, on the last game of the season to tie the record. 7-5. Okay, but how about you just don't make fun of Acuna, huh? Walk off, that's right. To a World Series we sim as the Brewers led by Jeremy Burnett and Robin Yount. Try to lock it on me. Stop insulting Acuna, Beard, for real. I do it with Mother Flare too. You can ask her. And Ice Flare and what's his name? Not making fun of him. It's not fact, but whatever. Deliver Man of the Year, Craig Kimbrell, and Cy Young, Craig Kimbrell. A fact about him is that he's the only player to have a 40-70 season, which I know you cannot do, Beard. No offense. Not trying to ruin your birthday, boy. But we're somehow already losing 2-0 here. That's not good. Another fact is that Dale Murphy was a great player but never won a World Series, which Acuna's already done. So, you know, you kind of cannot be making fun of it. I'm not trying to ruin your birthday here, Beard. I hope you have the best birthday possible, but I'm just stating statistical facts about your favorite player since you're doing it about mine. Oh, you're good. Anyway, we're losing 4-2. Oh, now we're losing 5-4. 6-5 we lead. I'm going to slip in an abyss of excitement. That makes no sense. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout! Game 4 is brought to you by the Spaghetti. Yeah, but Acuna was injured during that World Series year and did nothing to help them. Well, at least Acuna's got a World Series. Dale Murphy never got one, you know. It doesn't matter if he was hurt. Dale Murphy never got one when he was hurt. Well, he has like 1 or 2. Dale Murphy did not have that. He had 1. But Dale Murphy is not better than Acuna. Well, Acuna is the only player to have a 40-70 season and a 30-60 stolen base season. I'm not trying to get in a heated argument here, as that seems like the direction we're going in. But I'm just saying, if you don't make fun of Acuna, I won't. I'll sign it. I'll make a truce with you, Beard. I'll make a truce with you, Beard. If you don't make fun of Acuna, then I won't make fun of Dale Murphy. That's my truce. Okay, we're gonna bat with Pedro Martinez though to see if he can do something. I'm trying to force a game 5 as big boy Jose Alvarado in for the Phillies, who are fortunately down 10-1. At least we can both agree on hating the Mets, Philly, and the Phillies and other teams. Unless it's the Yankees, then we cannot agree on that. LOL, it's all good, Sean. That is roped back foul. Yeah, boo Mets. At least we can. Wait, we're playing the Phillies, not the Mets. But yeah, boo Phillies. There we go. I was about to say. I'm up 10-1. Pedro ropes it. Caught. Wow. Pedro. Ground out. Okay. We gotta be able to lock in with Pedro. Delivery number 100 to Dick Allen, even though that was not his real name. I have no idea what his real name was. It has it. It says his own. Oh, it doesn't say it on his card. I lied. Anyway, Pedro Martinez in game 4 going for a complete game shutout to not shutout, but a complete game to force game 5. He does just that. And when the Brewers need their bullpen back. This is a statement of fact. Not hate Acuna was just placed on the IL. Okay. I do too, Mother Flair. About the beatdown. That's not good. I'm sure he'll be back soon, though. Surely he's not out for the entire season. As long as Eli White doesn't make too many errors, then I think we'll be fine. What in the world is happening here? Okay, there we go. That was a weird glitch. I don't know what that was. Yeah, not good at all. Well, it's Steve Carlton versus Andy Pettitte. This is wherever the fries or the biscuits might be cooked, aka I might be cooked. Well, Game 5 of the NLDS here at legendary Milwaukee County Stadium, where the Braves and Brewers played. Do you remember the stadium, Beard Flair? Well, we gotta... Oh, my word. I gotta lock in. What are we doing here, guys? Okay. I need 2 home runs to win it off Johan Duran. Or Duran. Let me know how it's pronounced down in the chat. Richie Sexton the other way! And all of a sudden, the tying run's on base. And the winning run at the dish. Hank Aaron played his last game there. Wait, with the Brewers? Didn't Hank Aaron play with the Brewers? Or is that just me making stuff up? Well, Jeremy Burnett's now can walk it off. He is the big new legend. It was the most unlikely of heroes to beat the Phillies in my last live stream. How about this one? Burnett's lines are caught. I ain't even gonna test the abilities of that dude's arm. Well, that ain't good. That's a net negative. Billy Williams now. Please. Please, Billy Williams. I need you more than ever. That is rope. That is not going to be caught, and we're going to be tied. Billy Williams comes up in the clutch at Milwaukee County Stadium, baby. Yes, Milwaukee, Atlanta, Milwaukee. It's a lot of... So he played with Milwaukee twice. There's Pat Murphy, 2-time manager of the year. Who would pinch run for this guy? Who's even fast? Gary Sanchez, a catcher actually being that fast. Nah, I don't want to worry about it. Grady, oh my gosh, Rob Thompson, who is one of the more dumb managers. I'm sad that he got fired as a Braves fan because I feel like he could have just kept doing bad. Anyway, well now we got our pitcher of everybody, and I ain't got no good pinch hitters. So I reckon we're going to have to hope for a Darren O'Day walk-off with first and second and 1 out. Well, they were the Milwaukee Braves the first time he was there. Yeah, that is... What do you know? 2 outs now. We might head to extras. Also, why is my pitcher... I know I made it classic because I like seeing pitchers bat, but why is my pitcher batting 8th but not 9th? Like, Chase Utley should have been the batter last time. Matt Straw, man. First and second, 2 out. Chase Utley against his former team. You're kidding me. We head to extras. I'm probably just lucky that I even forced extras. Gosh. Darren O'Day remains in, and Craig Kimbrell, we'll see if he gets put in. Pop up. Please, someone walk it off. I would cry of good tears. That makes no sense. If someone can walk it off. Paul Molitor has walked us off from facing elimination down 2-0 to coming all the way back and walking off the Phillies in the NLDS at the legendary Milwaukee County Stadium. Paul Molitor, 30 years old, in his prime, and on his guard. It's over. Woo! That was an insane voice crack. Woo! Boom. Yeah! That's right. Now we're going to actually try to advance to the World Series, but we have to play the Dodgers. That's not ever good. How are we beating the Dodgers? Well, Andy Pettitte versus Shohei. I don't know what's taking us so long to load, but whatever. Keeping that same lineup. Shohei Ohtani, like, I'm not the GOAT. Yeah, Beard Flare. I think Ice Flare is... I don't know that Ice Flare has the best baseball knowledge. He says that Shohei Ohtani is the GOAT over Babe Ruth. I don't even see where he gets that from. I mean, I would say if you're watching, sorry, Ice Flare, but you're working, so there's like a 5% chance, if that, that you're watching. Oh, my word. Well, we're going to need 3 runs to tie it here, and we're facing Eric Gagne, prime Eric Gagne from, I believe, his 2003 season. That is crazy. It is not hard to say. Babe Ruth is a GOAT, no questions asked. Paul Molitor, there's 1 out. Well, I'm just trying not to get to a Game 7 because the Dodgers just happen to own the Brewers, and I'm not trying to have that happen at Milwaukee County Stadium. Gagne to Billy Williams! No! Where did all my hitting go? Jeremy Burnett's now my last hope, and he's batting .175. Yes! Yes! It said guess. I meant to say go yes, but it's not what came out. But 4-3. Burnett's goes deep. Now it's Johnny Bench. Delivery number 4. One of the greatest baseball players of all time. Facing one of the greatest baseball players of all time with 2 outs. Bench pops this up. Game 7's going to be afloat. Dang it! The Dodgers have forced a great series. And it's going to be a Game 7. I should have just simmed it. Dang it. Well, this is where we get instant classics. This is not the World Series, by the way, guys. And I am using the old Brewers logo as per your request. Blake Snell, beard flare, but Blake Snell of everybody. Oh, we gotta do it, yes. I would be very upset if we lost to the Dodgers, but I did not mean to do that. There we go. I also have Riverfront Stadium for if I do end up doing that red tree build. It depends on if Fado ends up being the new Legend Award. Blake Snell versus Roy Oswalt, or as one may say, Roy Oswalt, even though literally everybody knows that's not how you say it. Well, still here at Milwaukee County Stadium, and I'm already losing 1-0. Yippee! 2-0. Where are my bats? Golly, Joey Bats. Holy moly. I'm going to sim to the 9th and see how bad it is. Well, I'm going to need a lot of help here. Thank you. Okay, Eric Gagne coming in again. I need 4 runs. What do you know? This might be a 2-season-long rebuild. With that, it definitely will be. What are we doing, guys? I sounded like a chicken or something. Grady's side. Stop grounding out! I've had enough! Stop it! And what do you know? It's my pitcher. Could you have put him anywhere better in the lineup, guys? Golly. So annoying. Yes! Thank you, Blake Perkins. If anyone can do, if no one else can, you can. It's at least gonna look a bit better on me if I lose. Jeez, Utley, really, dog, really? Just groove me one, Gagne. And he does, and I have to foul it back. What is my luck with this darn game? Chase Utley, just get fouled. Thank you. I thought that was playable at first, and I got terrified. Why do I have to be down to my final strike? What was that? Oh wait. What are we? I'm tired of the Dodgers winning everything! We are up 3-2! I've had enough! Should not be yelling! Now I have to trade all these guys again because the CPU always cuts them! Oh! Season over! The Brewers were eliminated by the Dodgers! Yay! And at least the Yankees won. That's about the only good thing in my life right now because this stupid game hates me. Of course the Yankees can sweep the Dodgers, and my awful team can't. Well, somehow Dave Roberts is an available manager. Don't ask how that happened. Joe Torre is an available manager. Say no more. I think it's only my rotation, but boy, have I had enough with this horrible coaching staff. Everybody's out. Elvis Nova. I don't care if you like Elvis Presley. Okay, maybe not. That was a bit weird. But anyway, I swear, Joe Torre declines and you might see me punch a brick wall. I don't think that would be smart, actually. How about Derek Johnson? He looks mean, but I don't really... Okay, I definitely do care. How about John Schneider? He almost beat the Dodgers. And if anybody can not beat the Dodgers, it's this awful Brewers team. He's right, Stephen Vogt. We really had to fail my first season on one of my chatter's birthdays, guys. Really, to the Dodgers. I think I'm gonna smash my head through. I think I'm gonna smash my head through the Empire State. I don't think that would be smart. I don't even know what I'm trying to say at this rate. I am not getting Kevin cash. He can pay me for some cash because I ain't giving him cash. I don't think I'm gonna run through. I don't think that would be smart. But I'm gonna punch my head on my forehead. Wait, what? Punch my head on my forehead. That makes. Thank you, Joe Torre. You just saved my life, literally. I think I might have been a bit anticlimactic, but it's still. Oh, we already got our pitching coach. How about Jim Ricer? He sounds like a member of the band Creedence Clearwater Revival more than a coach, but I don't even care at this rate. All I care is that I win the World Series before I explode into pieces. Okay, maybe that's a bit anticlimactic, but still. Okay, yes, please say that. Okay, thank you. Everybody accepted. I had to clean house, and boy did I. Well, I'm sorry, Richie Sexton, but you're gone. If I need to... Wait, what? How did he go from an A potential to a B potential? I don't think I've ever seen that. How about I get... Okay, maybe not. They had to be smart and re-sign him. Well... How about no, I don't think I should get Jason Giambi. He was a bit of a cheater. Okay, Albert Pujols. Wait, what did it say? I cannot complete the trade. Ah, never mind. I can. Good. Phew. I'm getting a new first baseman. Thank you, game. This game just saved my life without even realizing. But if we cannot win the World Series with Joe Torre as manager, like in my Tigers rebuild, then nuclear warfare will actually happen in my brain. If you hear random noises, it'll be coming out of... Okay, maybe that's a bit anticlimactic, but still. Beardfleur got excited whenever it was Game 7, but I was up 3-2 in the series. And then my team had to blow it like the Falcons. If he can win stuff with the Yankees, and he can play for the Braves, then he can win stuff with the Brewers. That's 100% a lie. But why does Mickey Mantle, just tell me this, why does Mickey Mantle have to sign with the Houston Astros? Buddy, I don't want to see a legend banging on trash cans. I'm literally shaking. I don't know why. Well, it's almost the start of the next season. The Phillies decided it's a great time to sign Joe Mauer. Well, they might get my revenge on me, but I have the best team, so I better hope not. At this rate, since they're going to cut everybody, I should probably just trade everybody. At least I can realize that at a time. Shaking ain't a good sign. No, it is not. We start with Tom... No, we don't start with Tom Seaver. We start with Corey Kluber. Actually, a 32-year-old ace is not that smart. I think it's just because I'm cold, though. Cliff Lee, no. Garrett Cole, I would say yes, but you're banging on too many trash cans. Randy Johnson, yes, thank you. Greg Maddux and Tom Glavine, also yes. I'll give y'all Satchel Paige. So that makes it 3, and then Bill Necro, that makes it 4. And I'm going to try to keep Babe Ruth, but if he gets cut, then don't get mad at me. Okay. Nobody's gotten cut. That's good. I think that's a trick. Thank you, game. This game is literally saving my life as we speak. Okay, maybe that's also a bit anticlimactic. I'm making people sound scared, probably for no reason. But whenever I'm scared, I don't know. I just don't know. I ain't scared, but it is kind of cold in here. But it also doesn't help that I have my door shut with nobody around me and no fan on, and I'm starting to sweat, which is probably several reasons why. How can a team, tell me this, how can a team with a 2-time manager of the year, who would end up retiring, but that's not what matters, and I did not mean to click that, lose to the Dodgers 3 times in a row, if that. I think Beard Flare might have dipped. He could not handle the rage. Well, that'll be whenever we go to TI, whenever TI starts back up, that'll be one of the first things we talk about. We'll be like, hey, FF, remember that one time Sports Flare raged in his live stream because he couldn't beat the Dodgers? Why are you scared, Beard Flare? I'll stop screaming. If I made you scared, I'd not mean to on your birthday. I'd not want to ruin your birthday. Well, I know I said we should not have a 32-year-old ace. Oh, LOL. Oh, yeah, good point. Well, maybe I should have put in a DH after all. Holy cheese dipping macaroni sauce. Who cares? I'm not re-signing everybody. I would trade Burnett, but you know why I'm not, because he's literally the big new legend. And it's a year of the new, Beard Flares. Just kidding, the year of the new legend. Well, if you could go into the future and see what the Brewers, you would see what would happen, and that's what. Then I guess you could. But I gotta feed the cat. Oh gosh. Hopefully it does not attack you. But okay, Beard. I'm not. I'm 100% rehiring that man. Joe Torre, we're just extending your contract. About 10 years, $50 million. I'm just kidding. If you could spend $50 million on anything, what would it be, Mother Flare? I don't know how to pronounce that dude's name, but he's the only A potential, so I think, or A attribute grade, you know what I mean. I hope that, what's his name, I hope that T-Man didn't leave because of my rage, because I have rage and he's had to leave before, but so it's Wave, so you know. Cat, LOL. Well, if Babe Ruth is an actual option as my DH, then I think I've saved the player lock, but playing the Indians, yes, you heard that right, I put the Indians back in the game. We somehow did worse. I feel like whenever I do worse, I do better, if that makes any sense. The short-lived rage, thankfully. Still trying to recover from it, though. Hot dog eating Babe Ruth trying to make this a 1-0 Brewers lead, and he will do just that. Funny to see him run. Ignore where it says Guardians because, well, I made them the Indians, not the Guardians. I don't know why I said it. Wait, oh my gosh, I was not told I had to pitch. All I wanted to do was bat. Holy cow. So I had like a possibility here, you know, maybe. First pitch I throw is probably going to be a home run. Oh, we got caught. Never mind. How about we just skip ahead to the Great Bambino's next AB? Also, how did they get Tulo? 3-run homer. Well, oh my, we got a pickoff. That's impressive. Babe Ruth, you're back up 4-1. Oh, I thought we were glitching. Good thing we're not. That ball curves back and gets on out of here. Yeah. 5-1 Milwaukee. I'm just kidding, Milwaukee. I've not batted. I've not been Albert Pujols yet since I started. Since I traded for him, and my first swing with him this live stream is a goner. 6-1. Yeah. Do you find my yeah annoying at all, ever chatters? It's okay to say yes. I would not crash out if you did. Babe Ruth back up. It feels like it's up every inning now, but I'll take it. That is a line drive and a single. I'm going to try to attempt a double steal, but I would not be shocked if I got thrown out. Also, I don't think I've ever seen Babe Ruth smile in my life. Nevertheless, it'd be that creepy. apparently, oh yeah, I forgot about that. He throws a down latte. Put some scrambled eggs on top of me. Wait a minute. Put some scrambled eggs on top of me. That I don't know. I just don't know what I'm trying to say at this rate. Well, you've got triple digit, or wait, no, not triple digits. You've got 30 home runs, Babe Ruth. How about 31 to get me to double digits when it lands? That will be going. I don't know, 55 home run or 455 feet. I wish 55 home runs for him, but no. We'll see whenever the game decides to take out Babe Ruth. I'm up 12-2, so he could probably last me the full game if he had to. Babe hits it the other way. Back, track, off the wall. One run will score. The second run will get a wave, and apparently they're not thinking, and they throw it to third and get Babe Ruth. Oh, the Mets clinched the NL East, and it's their first postseason appearance in 2 years. Did the Mets really have to clinch? Darn it. We are not doing too great here, babe. Well, you're going to go for a complete game, but I don't know how it's going to end. Is that 2 outs already? Yeah, but it's a weird score, so I got to allow them to score a run, LOL. To the backstop. How we doing here? Good. Babe Ruth has got 31 homers on the season. I've not fully recovered from my rage because that's very hard to do, but I've pretty much recovered from my rage. Okay, good. I needed that to score. I'm playing the Indians as I did put them back in the game, so you don't have to worry about hearing the Guardians' beard flare. Grounder back to Babe Ruth! And that's the way to finish the season. 14-7. Ah, what a game. Gosh. Complete game for Babe Ruth, even though he allowed 6 runs earned. But Joe Torre as a manager might be doing good things. I'm doing good, but the Mets did end up clinching the NL East, and it's their first postseason appearance in 2 years, which is not good. Delivery Man of the Year, Billy Wagner, and Cy Young, Randy Johnson. Do I have any league leaders? No. Wait a minute. Did I see? Tony Gwynn is on the Cubs. Yeah, boo Mets. If I have to play them, then, well, hopefully they lose. I don't know what else to say. And it's the Phillies again. What do you know? And what do you know? I'm losing the series again. Holy cheese dip and macaroni sauce. Sigh. Lock in. I'll try. It's just a Simming hates me apparently, but regardless, I do got Joe Torre as my manager, so that's a big help. But if I hope that the Dodgers win so I can get my revenge. Okay, well, as I say that, okay, I'm gonna start batting if I'm losing by a lot in the 8th inning. How about? We're going to head to the 9th, but I have a bat. Yeah, I got a bat. Okay. They put in Johan Duran again to face Jeremy Burnitz. Why is there fire back there? Like, is this a safe stadium anymore? Should I be concerned for the All-Star game this year? Let's do it. That's right. Gotta beat the Phils first, and they aren't going to be fighting because they're going to be fighting the single that Jeremy Burnitz hits. That was not intended to rhyme. Oh no, my PlayStation cut out. Okay, I thought it actually did there. It was a joke. Blake Perkins is going to be the pinch hitter. Since I probably should have thought about getting bench players, but I mean, well, yeah, obviously I didn't. That is hit well. Horrible base running. What do you know? Get back. Holy cow. No. Okay. Well, top of the order we go to. Paul Molitor. He has walked off the Phillies in the last season, so maybe he can do it again. That's all I can hope for here. And he can't, but he can get a single, so I'll take what I can bake. I thought that was Dogflare Teddy snoring, but it was literally just my gaming chair. Something is up with me. I did get Albert Pujols, so he's going to be a massive help. I can guarantee you that, even if I don't win at all. Albert. Dang it! No more bad base running. Well, I mean, you could classify this as cheating. But I'm going to go over to the Phillies. And I hate them this much that I'm literally going to bunt with all their players. Even with 2 outs. And now I'm going to go back over to the Brewers. The team that I'm controlling. So basically I just played as the Phillies to get them 3 outs on purpose. Because I cannot stand them that much. Okay, really, we had to throw in 100-mile-per-hour fastball to Johnny Bench of everybody. Are you still here, Wave? Just curious. That is roped, yes, sirree! 4-3, I have extra... Or not extra base runners, you know what I mean. Yes, you are. I have the extra innings rule off. Okay. I feel safe, but this is risky. Yes, I'm up 6-3. Billy Wagner, walk. Double. Okay. What is happening here, guys? We were up 6-3, and then Billy Wagner just decided to be the next Tyler Kinley or something. Get the ball. I don't even care if they tie it at this rate. They've been, yeah. To the 11th inning we had, more than likely. Oh, dear. Maybe not. It's Richie Ashburn. You never know with legends on a roster what can happen, I guess. Checked it. Okay, really. 1-2. The 1-2. Is that fair? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do about that? Oh, I can never win. It's impossible. We're going to have to go into a 3rd season. This is ridiculous. What is that? We were up 6-3. Yeah, exactly, Beard Flare. And I think that... Oh, did not, but at least they made it. I don't know what's going on, but I do need to figure that out very quickly. I thought Joe Torre was going to retire, because that just happens for no reason in this game, guys. Well, we're going to have to trade our starters again. How about King Felix? I did not know he was in a big... Okay, maybe for Randy Johnson, that's a horrible trade, actually. It's a tough season, but at least we all had a good time. Next season... Right, Beard Flare. To the next season we had, I reckon. Well, I'll play as Johan Santana, or I don't want to give the Twins anybody good, actually. How about we just cut all our pitchers like the game would do anyway and sign pitchers? That sounds... Except for Babe Ruth. We're going to keep Greg Maddux, but we do need a new ace. And there's literally no one here. What do you know? At least Gagne's here. I definitely need bullpen. The name of the game right here is bench, though. Okay, I think I'm going to get Mike Mussina, or at least attempt at it. The Cardinals end up getting Randy Johnson, in case you were wondering. Mike Mussina's interested, but the other one isn't, aka... Oh, how did I forget his name? Okay, really, you are not going to go to the Phillies, Kanye. I would literally give you $15,000 not to go to the Phillies. Well, I don't know why I need a contract decision whenever he was that interested and nobody offered him, but okay. Okay, thank you. Mike Mussina signs. That's huge. Now we just need depth. I needed a new good starter after getting rid of Randy. And boy, did I get one. Luis Gonzalez, nobody... Wait, who's my current left fielder? Actually, I should have probably looked at that. Billy Williams. Actually, I probably should have traded for him, but regardless, really, guys. Richie Ashburn, he's a free agent. That just makes things great. I could get him, I guess, but I don't know that I want a player who just walked off my team and my fans hate. I could, yeah. I'm just going to get bench guys here. First base, we don't really need anybody big, like Fred McGriff is perfect. Second base, we don't, same thing. Matt Carpenter is huge. And since I don't think I can get Gagne, Irvin would be huge here. Okay, bench guys, that is what I was lacking in, and I will tell you that. So okay. Well, hey, at least he ain't on the Phillies. I mean, it would have been nice to get my revenge on him, but regardless. And Fred McGriff ain't even interested. Nobody wants you, Fred. Eddie Matthews going back to Braves. I can't complain. The Rockies are apparently a good team now. Okay, 4 years, and this is about all the bench guys we need, honestly. Perfect. I did this just perfectly. Incoming. Yes. What do you mean October isn't ready for us? We've been in the postseason the past 2 seasons, Matt Carpenter. Simulate. 6 watching. For some reason, I thought that was Kim Jong-un over there. It was literally Monte Irvin. There's a bit of a difference. And then we might as well get a third one for shortstop. Ha-Sung Kim, we should totally get him. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't even think about it. Dubon is a great option. So we're going to have Dubon as a utility guy again, because if he can do it with the Braves, he can do it with me. Okay, I know I said I mainly want legends, but Dubon is just that guy, honestly, whenever it comes to bench needing stuff. It's disrespectful that he's a C potential, as he's easily going to sign. We all know it. There's Dubon signing. Okay. Perfect! We got our biggest need, in my opinion. And that biggest need would happen to be bench. Well, now I gotta cut Joey Ortiz to even give Dubon a chance. As a utility guy, or not utility, just, you know what I mean. Okay, we try this again. I've heard of failed rebuilds, but I've never... Okay, that's actually 100% a lie. The Tigers rebuild was a pain, and I mean that. Tigers with Miggy, we might have a part 2 to that one, honestly. That was that bad. Well, Bo Bichette's off the Mets. That's always good. They did get a legend. I do need to figure out who said legend is, because that's actually important. So they got okay, really, they had to get Billy Wagner. Okay. Any legend but Billy Wagner. Okay, that's actually a lie, but still. Well, we go into the season with high expectations that we will hopefully finally exceed, because the Brewers just cannot do it in real life and apparently in this game. Hallelujah. No one knows how. At least yet. Well, now we're actually doing bad, honestly. Not bad, but not necessarily great either. Do you think it was smart of me, chatters, to sign those like bench guys like Matt Carpenter, Mauricio Dubon, etc.? I mean, I know that people don't trust in a player with the last name Carpenter because he should be working with Carpenter bees. I'm not trying to sound like a comedian, but you know what I mean. Alrighty, we are doing good. Bench guys are always important to have. I did not have those, so I feel good about this season. And I was not confident in saying that in season past. But I feel like Dubon's going to be very good for me. If he can do good with the Braves, then why can't he with me? Did we trade my... Oh, wait. No, we didn't. I forgot I got Albert Pujols. Well, we're already at 67 wins, and we just beat our arch rival, the Phillies. Is anyone on my team in the Home Run Derby? No. What about All-Star Game? It doesn't look like... Oh, wait. Do I have Satchel Paige? I can't remember. Oh, baby, Johnny Benches. We're finally going to get into some gameplay. 6-7. That's right, Mother Flare. Character's going like, I did it, trap! What do you want? I'm just kidding. Well, we're at Fenway Park for this All-Star game. I don't know if that's where it's really being played in 2028, but if it is, it is. Well, Johnny Bench, good thing he was 22 on his card. He's 24 now. What do you think of those Brewers uniforms? I like them a lot. For the All-Star game, that is a liner sinking fast and high. And we're losing. Yeah, the AL just owns the NL. Though the NL has won back-to-back years. Or at least 1 year. I don't know back-to-back years. Slide and make the play. Looking good, as I like to say. That is a perfect single. Yeah. 8-4. I can make this a one-run game. Sir Anthony Dominguez. He's a mother flare. He's that guy that used to play for the Phillies. I think he was the one that wanted to mound very specific, as that is off the wall ricochets into his glove, preventing it from being further damaged. But it will be. Single in will be 8-5. Well, I guess I can lock in, but I'd rather lose this than lose a postseason game. You know what I mean? Also, Eric Gagne went from the NL to the AL. What is happening? Wait, who's he on? Mariners. Okay, well, I will not be getting my revenge against him, but I won't have to deal with him as the Dodgers closer, which is very good. Oh, 2, he ropes it. Backtrack caught. Yeah, I should have known. And I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? Beardfleur actually has seen the rain. As a matter of fact, he fell asleep watching it, LOL, which is okay, but I'm just saying. Ryan Braun's on the Phillies, so it's just pure hatred for Beardfleur now. Also, did I literally skip past the deadline? No, I'd not. Hello, I was out. Well, this is a good team. I can say that much, if anything. Well, 8 watching. That's good. Anyway, Beardfleur, Ryan Braun just got traded to the Phillies, so we better hope that I get my revenge on him if I play him. Now I want to know. If we can beat the Dodgers in 3 games, and I know it's possible. Why am I... Okay, 104-58, another 100-win season. Cheater! That's right. He also blamed his steroids, or whatever he took, on someone who didn't do it, and pretty much wasted their life. Ah! Sorry. Chipper Jones just signed with the Dodgers. That's why I screamed like that. Who is it? Rockies. Wow. The Rockies ended up beating them. And I beat the Rockies, and it's the Braves. Wow. Well, we're in the World Series. I don't know why it took so long, but here we are. Some Mariners. This does not feel like a World Series, but I reckon it is. World Series game 1, I'm going to player lock as a great Bambino Babe Ruth. And apparently Vita Blue is on these. Tom Glavine, Vita Blue, game on in the World Series. It's brought to you by Dust of Doritos. It is Brewers Mariners here in T-Mobile Park. Oh, babe! Dun 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 dun. Come on. Babe Ruth. I used to think Babe Ruth's name. I thought it was like Babe Ruth, like Babe, and then I thought I basically just thought it was combined, like Babe Ruth, like with another B, like as that is wrote the other way and going 2-0 Brew Crew as they look to win their first World Series. Yeah. Wait a minute, have the Brewers ever appeared in a World Series? I don't think they have. This might be their first appearance. Babe Rope. That's right, that is Rope. Bye, Babe. And out of here, 3-0. I feel like my commentary is a bit off, but it'll get fixed. No need to worry about it. The delivery. Babe Ruth ropes it! Back! Track! And not even on the track, it's caught. Good times. Hank Aaron with the grab. 7-0 now. What do you know? 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. LOL leave. That is roped! 3-homer day for Babe Ruth. Start munching on more Costco hot dogs. 8-0. The Brewers made the World Series in 1982. Oh, never mind. Is that their only appearance? That would be their second, if so. 9-0. Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth. Ooh. Ooh. What are we having for supper, Mother Flare? Hi, that's me talking about some Costco hot dogs. Only appearance other than today, lol. Second World Series appearance, babe, for the Brewers as Babe Ruth grounds it. And Joe Torre's team off to a hot start in Game 1. 10-0. Now 13-3. Where is... I gotta find where in the heck Joe Torre is. Where are you, Joe? Joe Torre. Oh, I see you. Why do you look like that? I don't know, but I shouldn't question with all the World Series you ended up winning. There's Joe Torre, baby. Got a nice little camera angle of Joe Torre there. If you want another one, then there you go. He's the guy on closest to the steps, but not on the steps, near the railing. Can I, like, walk up at all? Where is the ball at? I don't know, but it is caught! And Joe Torre's Brewers take Game 1. Yeah! What a coaching staff he's put together. It's like that dude that I don't know. I wonder if he's bringing back that old bench coach from the dead that fought Pedro Martinez. I forgot his name. Mickey Loomis. What? That's a Saints GM. What in the world is wrong with me? Paul Albert. Don Zimmer, yeah. I wonder if he brought back Don Zimmer from the dead. LOL, it's his bench coach since the game doesn't have one. Probably not. Probably hired someone else, but still. Well, Game 2. I'd love to see Joe Torre get another ring. I don't even know what number ring it would be. That is a grounder. Play is made. Not Ryan Zimmerman. Wave. 1-0. I lead it here in the top of the third. 6 watching. Brew Crew with their own uniforms! Anyway. Albert Pujols now the batter. He ropes it off Pedro Martinez. Back and out of here. 3-0 Milwaukee Brewers. The Brew Crew dominant here in Game 2. Joe Torre loving it. How many World Series has Joe Torre won, Beard Flare? It just seems like something you'd know. Albert Pujols again now up 4-0. He lines a base hit. Yeah. Out of there. That's right. What are we having for supper, though, Mother Flare? I can't remember if I asked earlier or not. 4-0. I don't know, 4 or 5. I thought he won more, honestly. That is the other way. Base hit. Big boy Babe Ruth will run all the way around and score. It is 5-0 Brewers, an RBI double for Pujols. Yeah. Oh, I did not see that, I don't think. That is roped and caught. Oh, yeah, I might. Yeah, I don't think I saw that chicken quesadillas. Excuse me. Jim Johnson in as I lead at 11-0. What is that voice crack? I sounded sad. I'm not. 3-2 is the little liner base hit for the big dumper Cowrally. Yes, that is his nickname. Well, they got the bases loaded for Hank Aaron. What happened here, Jim Johnson? 0-2, Hank Aaron pops it up. Where is it at? Oh, it's my ball. Wait, whose ball is it? Albert Pujols is there! And the Brewers take Game 2 at an 11-0 shutout. All smiles for Joe Torre and his team. Just spat everywhere, but it's fine. I'm going to be doing a White Sox rebuild with all-time White Sox rebuild with their big new legend, Ray Durham, tomorrow. Hopefully around 1:30 if I'm awake. Do I ever get to play at home? My word, okay. Babe Ruth's back at it, and I actually am at home. Didn't George Kirby play at Georgia? Or is that just me thinking of random things? Well, I have not player locked his monitor yet, so why not him here in Game 3? One of the Mariners pitchers played at Georgia. I can't remember which one. Oh, the legendary Milwaukee County Stadium, home of the Milwaukee Brewers. Who will be in Game 3? That is like Chopper. Oh, Emerson Hancock. Not George Kirby. 1-0 I lead it, or 1-1. I would rather take away the 1-0 I lead it, AI. Molitor can give me that lead, and he will! That ball is soaring to Mars! Watch out, Milwaukee Journal Sentinel sign! It'll hit the sign! 464! Grimpy's stunned! And I lead it 3-1! Brew Crew! Joe Torre! Yeah! Haha. That is hit well the other way, and it'll get down and be. Oh, what is this base running? And he will be out. Dang it! Oh, I'm alright here, Hancock. Whatever. Anyway. Haha, or LOL, mother flare rather. Andres Munoz in now in the 8th, still tied at 3 in Game 3. Can Paul Molitor give me the lead? That sounded very AI. I'm not an AI. Is that it's a line or base hit? I'm not an AI. Sounded AI as well. What is up with this? Well, regardless. Still 3-3 in the 10th. Molitor can walk it off against Abreu. And he does just that! How far? I can walk out in sunshine! 451 feet! Brewers take Game 3, 5-3! And they have put the Mariners on the brink of elimination. How do you like that, Mariners? Yeah, Joe Torre! Get on up there and celebrate! You might be 6 decades old, or 559, I don't know, but ain't no one care, because Paul Molitor has walked us off. You're old enough to celebrate, Torre. Yeah! Woo! Walk off, that's right. Here's the replay. Hung pitch, and boy did he not miss it. Epic bat flip, that'll go down in the history books of my MLB The Show live streaming, at least. This is another live stream for you to add to my playlist, Wave. Alrighty. Mike Mussina, my big free agent signing now. And I'm gonna player lock as I told myself I'd do it. Jeremy Burnett's for this final game, hopefully. Going burst sweep. I should have had it last live stream, but I got accused of my pitching being bad even though I couldn't control it. Oh yeah. Yeah! That's right. Milwaukee County Stadium. Jeremy Burnett, the batter. 2-1, I lead it here on the second. Bite of Blue delivers, and it almost takes its head off as it goes back up the middle for a single. Oh dear, get back. Safe. You cannot call him out, Angel Hernandez, if you're the umpire. 6-4, I'm losing. See, this is what happens whenever I get excited about a sweep. Burnett hits it well. Back it goes. Track. Whoa, 1-run game. Jeremy Burnett makes it 6-5. Yeah. It's 6-6 now. I don't know who tied it, how it got tied, but someone did. And Jeremy Burnett can give me a lead. And he will do just that! 7-6 in the 6th! Brew Crew, Milwaukee Brewers lead Game 4 at old Milwaukee. Yeah! How about Jeremy Burnett with that go-ahead home run? He's the big new legend. Yeah! 7-6. I lead it. And take away wherever I said Mariners AI. Anyway, 8-7 now in the 8th. I'd take another one. Hey! He will not do that, but he will have himself extra bases off Matt Brash. And that'll be a stand-up, or will it be? Yes, a stand-up double for Jeremy Burnett. There's the umpire. He's like, hey. Brew Crew, that's right. I gotta get this final out right here. Come on, Brew Crew. Let the moment sink in. Edgar Martinez, the Mariners' last two. 1-2. Brewers looking to win their first World Series. They made it in 1982 but lost. I don't know how they lost to, or anything like that. 1-2. 2 gone. I got my broom ready. I do too. Brew Crew. Actually, no. Step off. I'm just gonna have to take a pitching clock violation. Is that on? Holy cow. No, don't do. 1-2 in the dirt. Thank you. I was about to say. 1-2-2. Mariners down to their final strike. Down 8-7. High inside cheese. I gotta do it. 2-2. He got him! Brewers are World Series champions for the first time in franchise history! And they're led by the legendary manager, Joe Torre! World Series sweep for the Milwaukee Brewers' first win in their first appearance since 1982. Yeah! Their first World Series win. Joe Torre's 5th or 6th, probably, at Milwaukee County Stadium, as Milwaukee County Stadium gets its first World Series win, like, at the home stadium. Yeah, baby! Finally, yeah, there's all the high fives. I got him with the high inside cheese. Craig Kimberly are all the celebrations. He's like, yeah! 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 Says Wave. World Series champs. Yeah! Yeah! That's right, Mother Flare. Hoist it up, Joe Torre! Hoist it up, Joe Torre! Yeah! Yeah, baby! Brewers are World Series champs for the first time in franchise history. Joe Torre, baby! Yeah! What a game and what a win! Joe Torre, who other than the manager to lead them there? Yeah! Jeremy Burnett gets player of the game, 4 for 4, 2 home runs, 2 doubles. Keith Folk, Keith Folk, the winning pitcher. Sean Burke, the losing pitcher. There's the notable players. Good job. Way to stick with it. Thanks, Mother Flare, for sure. What a season, for sure, Beard. 12 hits for both teams, 2 errors for Mariners, none for me. Those errors cost them. The Brewers have won the World Series. All right, Jet. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Okay, bye, Beard Flare. Happy birthday. I might text you later, but happy birthday later. Later, Beard. Awards: World Series MVP Jeremy Burnett, and playoff MVP Paul Molitor. Yeah. Thanks, you're welcome, Beard. Happy birthday, Beard. That's right, Mother Flare. What a screen that this is to end it on. Thanks. That's right, Beard. You're welcome. That's right, Wave. We're gonna give you all the happy birthdays we can, and it's only one live stream that you have your birthday on, Beard. Bye, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications. So, yeah, bye. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your day. So, yeah, bye, guys. Ow. Anyway. Bye, Mother Flare and Wave, and bye, guys.